Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or if this is the first video that you're seeing, welcome and thank you for clicking. Right now I'm starting off with the basic prep to get our Gel-X set started. We already previously off camera removed the other set and pushed back her cuticles and then removed like the dry skin by clipping it with our nippers. But to start the rest of the prep, the very first thing I'm going to do is take a fine grit sanding band, and I'm going to use my E-file set to about a 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. And we're going to go right around where the cuticle's already been pushed back, just to further get rid of any of the excess shine on the nail plate, any of the oils that still remain, and also any of the dead skin that didn't come off with us pushing it back or like trimming it. So I'll go ahead and speed through this here. Okay, so next step here is going to be swiping away all the dead skin that we just filed off with the E-file. As you'll notice, I'll always go in a downward position, never left to right. What I use is a 50-50 blend of 100% acetone and 91% alcohol. This is going to dehydrate and prep the nail plate, but we are still going to actually use a dehydrator. So the one that I use is from Nail Couture. This is the first step in their 1, 2, 3 go system. Which is similar to the Apres system. I just prefer it above the Apres. So right now we're just applying to all nails the dehydrator, and then next I'm going to go in and do the same steps with their primer, which is going to be the one with the blue top. Now I did keep all of this real time so you can see just how long it takes to actually prep. You do want to give a nice amount of time in between the prep and primer so it's not too wet on the nail plate before actually placing the gel tip on. And then I am going to get her sized off camera, and I will return once we are getting everything situated.
I would like to get to know if it could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know.
Everything again has been sized off camera, and I'm just going to show you real time. So this first one here is just being flash cured with my UV LED light. I love this one. I purchased it on Amazon. You can recharge it, and I have yet to charge it again, and I've already used it on 3 or 4 sets. So I absolutely recommend it if you're looking for one that's rechargeable that you can use again and again. I do kind of go through each nail so you can kind of see. I apologize if the lamp is in the way at all. But we'll go ahead and get each tip on. The flash curing is going to be for about 10 to 15 seconds. Traditionally, it can be faster than that. I just like to make sure that I'm super thorough and there's going to be absolutely no chance that the gel has to like get any bubbles, which are horrible. And then once you have them all flash cured, you're going to do a full cure in your LED lamp, which is like the full size one. And you'll put all 5 fingers in for 60 seconds before moving on to any type of design or painting. Once they are all completely cured, this is what they'll look like. So this is the application only. And then I do like to go in and further shape the tips. So if you want to keep the coffin shape, I like it to be really sharp and crisp at the tip. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm going to do it for each finger before moving on. And I'll kind of show you a comparison. So on the left, you'll notice there's a little more of like a roundness to the tip, and then on the one that I just filed, I make it a lot sharper. So we'll go ahead and speed through this process, but that's exactly what I'm doing. that all the nails are filed and shaped, I am going to go ahead and start with our design. So originally she asked for an all nude set and a pop of color, which would be perfect for the summertime. So that's exactly what we ended up doing. This color here is my favorite nude. It's by FZANEST. It is from Amazon as well, and I absolutely love it. It's a good mid-tone, so it's not too brown, but it's also not too pink, and it's really flattering on a lot of different skin tones. So we're going to do 2 coats of this color. So this is me applying the second coat. Client satisfaction is always number one, so I showed that to her to make sure that's how she wanted it, because she definitely could have kept it sheer if she wanted to, but let's go ahead and speed through. Now that everything has been cured, we're going to go ahead and start on the actual abstract like lines and design. I have picked some colors that were like sherbet inspired. So I have a bright lime green. I have a very bright hot pink color. I also decided to use a bright like neon or highlighter yellow, and then a really pretty orange. So starting off, there wasn't really like a thought process behind this. It's kind of just drawing the lines wherever you want to draw them and wherever you want them to curve. I am going to speed through it, but I'll keep the entire clip so you can see everything that we did. But essentially, you're going to do your very first line and then cure that line before going in with the second line.
Yeah.
Work, 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 work. To me, I feel work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the curve, in my dirt, 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 dirt. Drive me a dessert. Not that to be lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. Da, 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 da. When you walk out, da, 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 da. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I get another chance to, I will never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel why. You see me, I feel why. You see me do my da 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 da. So me by that why. When you walk out, la 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 la. When the girl from my touch.
Yeah, okay, you need to get done, 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 done. That work come over. Yeah. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done, 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 done. If you come on, yeah. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas tryna end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling, 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 rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You can pick the time and the place. You will spend some time away. Now you need to forward and give me all the work, 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 work.
You send me up there, work, 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 work. You see me do my da 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 da. Something about that work, 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 work. When you walk out, la 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 la. When the car from my church.
Yeah.
Work, 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 work. You send me up there, work, 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 work. You see me do me da 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 da. Something about that work, 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 work. When you walk out, la 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 la. When the car from my church. Drive me a dessert. Nothing to have you lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, I'm a key.
Alright friends, so this is what the design will look like once all the abstract lines are completed and before we do stones. I am going to do the other hand though off camera and I'll be right back. I totally forgot to hit record on the first two nails, but essentially I'm taking the eNail Couture DIY gel. It is a press-on gel for their whole nail, but I actually use it to adhere my rhinestones. So I got this little dotting tool. I am going to put in the bigger like blank space a larger stone, and I'm using the AB crystals, and they were purchased on Amazon as well. And then in the smaller kind of negative space where the lines don't meet, I'm going to put a smaller stone there. So I'll let you see how I complete that before showing the entire set completed.
Okay, you need to get done, 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 and work come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done, 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 done. If you
So moving on to the next hand, before I forget to mention it, that little pink flashlight is a travel size LED or UV like flashlight. I also got that off of Amazon. If you're interested in anything that I used in today's video, let me know in the comments and I can send you the link, or at least like the search term. But I use that just to make sure to flash cure the gel so the stones stay in place and don't move around. And then after doing that, I'm going to show you the complete set before the photos at the very end. Thanks so much for watching today, friends, and I hope you continue to be supportive, like, follow, comment, and share, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Hasta luego. Muy bien, rapping kilo.